Hello my friends, and thank you so much for tuning in today. My name is Shakwe Tuya. Now welcome you to my Facebook channel. Welcome you to my Facebook page. Welcome you to my YouTube channel. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you. Today is day number 25. So one more video to go. If you're tuning in for the first time, I promise my Facebook friends and those who watch my YouTube channel that I will do 26 videos starting in December, early December. So this is day number 25, and I'm so glad that you're still with me here. I appreciate it very much. So today, this is New Year. It is a good time to start new dreams, to launch new things. So I want to talk to you about relaunching yourself or launching something new. I want to contribute towards that conversation. So I don't know what is stopping you from pursuing your dreams. Maybe you started earlier and you got stopped because things happened, like problems came in, an avalanche of challenges, and you shelved your dream or you shelved your idea. So today I want to contribute towards helping you relaunch whatever that you had left, or actually helping you start something new. So number one, I'd like to say, as you relaunch yourself, or as you launch an idea or yourself, number one, find something that differentiates you. What is different? So if you want to start a church, there are so many churches out there. What is gonna make you different than 1,000 churches that are out there? If you're starting a product, what is it that is going to be different about your product against so many other products? So first, differentiate yourself. Learn your strength. Learn something about you that will differentiate your services, or that will differentiate you from everybody else. Tell you what, a few months ago, I usually do my oil change in the dealership. So a few months ago, I was late and I didn't want to drive far away, and I really needed my oil change. My oil change blinker was on, so I needed to do it ASAP. So I went to this driving place called Valvoline, and I was welcomed by this slightly older guy. I think probably he's in his, I don't know, maybe 60s or 50s. And he was very intentional on how he was talking to me. So it's a driving place. You don't have to come out of your car. So he came to me, greeted me very politely, and then he took my information. And as he started working on the oil change, he came back to me and told me that my air filter was really dirty and needed to be changed. So he brought the air filter and showed it to me. So of course I said, okay, go ahead and change it. And he brought the new air filter and showed me. It's like, hey, he told me, hey ma'am, this is the new air filter that I'm gonna put in your car. And then took the old one. While I was seeing him, he trashed it. And then he continued working on it, and then came to me, told me recommendations of what my car needs. What differentiated him was he was building trust with me. So he was so kind, and I was thinking to myself, if my car ever broke down, I'm gonna come, and if he's a mechanic, I'm gonna come to this guy. So he was intentional. He differentiated himself by building trust with me. So you got to find something that makes you different and build on it as you launch yourself. So that's just an example. And there are many other examples that I could give. But find something that will differentiate you and build on that. The next thing I want to say is visualize where you're going. What is your end game? What is your end game? When everything is done and said, what do you want in the end? So the vision must be very clear. When your vision is clear, the path will be clear. It's like a windshield when you're driving a car in the rain. If your windshield is not working, your vision is going to be blurry. You might get into an accident. But when your vision is clear, your path will be clear. So make sure that you have a very clear vision. Having a clear vision will help you from being distracted by others. There'll be so many things that will come along. People will come and say, oh, there's a new thing here. Oh, there's this and this and this. But when you have a clear vision, you can say no. It's going to help you get grounded. The scripture says that without vision, people perish. So make sure you have a very clear vision. You might not know the methods of what you want to, how you want to pursue your dream. The methods might not be clear, but your vision has to be very, very clear. The end game. Where do you want to go? I'll tell you what, when Barack Obama graduated from Harvard, he told of a story that he didn't know what organization he was going to work for. Of course, he got a lot of offers for law firms to go work there, but he said no to it because he had a vision. He wanted to be a community, he wanted to work in the community. He wanted to work for people in the community. So he said, I applied to so many organizations in the community so I can go serve in the communities that are needing help. But nobody. He applied around the country. And he said he applied for about, he made about maybe 15 applications around the country. And none of them gave him an opportunity except one organization in Chicago. And that's where he started his community service, and the rest, they say, is history. So when the vision is clear, your path will be clear. So I'm going to encourage you, as you launch whatever you want to launch, whatever God has put in your heart, make sure you have a very clear vision, because it's going to help you. And then number 3, trust your gut. Trust your gut. What's your gut? It's that little voice that you hear inside you. It's the voice of God in you. It's the voice of the Spirit. Trust it in little decisions, and when it comes to bigger decisions, then you will know to trust your gut. I've told this story before, that Oprah Winfrey, when she started her television show, they asked her to change her name from Oprah to Susie. But because Susie is a mainstream name, they thought people are going to identify with her more. But she said no. Small decisions, saying no to small decisions, trusting your gut. She trusted her gut. When you become big, learning to trust your gut now is going to pay off later on. When you succeed in whatever dream that you have, you will need a lot of that. You'll have a lot of people advising you as you grow bigger. Who are you going to listen to? You have to listen to your gut. I was reading a story about Stan Lee, the comic writer who passed on about 2-3 months ago. So he said he had an idea, and he went to his publisher and said, hey, I have an idea. The idea is going to be Spider-Man. I'm going to call him Spider-Man. It's going to be a teenager. And the publisher thought it was such a bad idea. So he told him, oh my goodness, this is the worst idea I've ever heard. People don't like spiders. You can't call him Spider. It cannot be a teenager. It can have problems. Don't you know what a superhero is? Stan Lee did not listen to the publisher. He went ahead and wrote Spider-Man. And then he published it, and then people liked it so much it became a bestseller. They even asked him to write a series of Spider-Man, and then it became a series on TV. And the rest, they say, is history. He trusted his gut. So you have to learn to trust your gut, because it's your vision, it's your dream, it's the voice of God that you heard. It's not other people. If you don't learn to trust your gut now, it's going to be way harder later on. So I'm going to encourage you, as you launch your idea, as you launch or relaunch your idea or your dream, trust your gut. And then number 4, embrace what you don't know. It is actually what you don't know that is going to become your greatest asset. So start where you are with what you have, with what you know. As you go forward, sometimes what you know can be lethal. Sometimes when you know too much, it will paralyze you from going forward. I remember hearing Oprah Winfrey saying, had I known that starting television network was this hard, I was not gonna do it. So sometimes what you don't know can become your greatest asset. Tyler Perry does tell a story of how he began his play. He began his play in the community with Madea. He had never gone to Hollywood. He didn't know anybody in Hollywood. He just went ahead and started with what he knew, and not knowing the game, how Hollywood works and all that. So he started in his plays and then went from city to city, and then he grew. And the more he grew, the more even other people, the Hollywood people, didn't know about him. He says that he talks about God hiding him. And by the time they knew about Tyler Perry, he was already making his own territory. He already had his own book. He wasn't following anybody's rules. So sometimes it is what you don't know that can become your greatest asset. It does not. Sometimes when you know too much, it can stop you from pursuing your dreams. Sometimes when you read too much about something, you're gonna know way too much, and then you're gonna start being afraid. So embrace what you don't know. So later on, of course, we know Tyler Perry has built like one of the biggest studios. It's even bigger than Warner Brothers. They say the rest is history. So what you don't know can become your greatest blessing. So don't worry about what you don't know. Just go ahead and launch or relaunch your dream. And then number 5, keep your idea sacred. Keep your idea really close to you, especially in the beginning, in the infancy of your idea. Keep it and protect it like a baby. Sometimes when you share your idea with people, out of concern, they might discourage you, they might stop you from doing it. Out of concern, because they care about you, they think because of the stories that they know. So they might stop you from going forward because they have heard this. They'll tell you stories of what they've heard, what they know, and then it's going to discourage you. So only share your ideas with people who are going to help you move your idea forward. Otherwise, protect it like a baby. Don't share it with the whole world. Don't announce it to people because it might discourage you from continuing or from launching it or from relaunching it. Keep it and protect it. I think that's all I had today. I know a lot of people sometimes ask me, where are you? Where is that? So I'm in Arizona. It's beautiful today. It's 65. And thank you everybody who prayed for me. I wasn't feeling well. That's why I haven't been doing it daily. I haven't been doing my videos daily. But as I always do, let me show you where I am. Let's see. So there you go. So thank you so much for tuning in. Go ahead and relaunch yourself or launch yourself. Nothing is stopping you. Only you can stop yourself. You already have God's blessings. You already have God's anointing. So you're the only person who's going to stop you from launching or from relaunching yourself. So I hope that was helpful to you. Thank you so much. I will talk to you tomorrow, maybe, hopefully. Otherwise, I still owe you one video, and then from there on, I will have fulfilled my 26 videos as promised. Thank you so much, guys, and may God bless you. Bye-bye. Have a good night. Have a good morning, and be blessed. Thank you. Bye-bye.